Yo, it's your boy Merita, boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. Y'all know me, man. I'm the hardest working man in show business. And this Remy Ma case, son case has been taking some twists and turns, man. Some twists and turns. It's been a lot of more details coming out. There's been a lot of more rumors coming out. There's been a lot of more speculation coming out. I'm here to say this. I cannot confirm nor deny any of these rumors that's been coming out, fair uses and that any conclusion that you come to is on you. None of this is fact, none of this is proven. All of this is just rumor at this point, conjecture at this point. But I thought it would be interesting and fun to go through all of the rumors. First of all, because I'm not from New York, you know what I mean? I have people in Rochester, New York, but I don't think I have nobody that I know that's living in New York City, New York, in order to give me um the information that I need to get. So I told y'all one thing I like to do. I don't mind deferring to people who know more about something than me. I don't have to be the only the be all end all to know it all. So what I thought it would be fun to do is to we gonna surf around the internet and we gonna react to all of the rumors and opinions and the conjecture and the statements and the banter that's going on around this Remy Ma situation, right? And it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. But before we get into it, make sure y'all hit that like button when you come in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you donate to the channel, man. I know y'all see the grind. Your boy, the hardest working man and show business, man. You know what I'm saying? And another reason why I've been giving you these lives at different times, because I've been having a lot of free time, but also is because I know that people from um um places watch these lives. It might be a different time zone. It might be a different time where you at. So if I hit these lives at different times of the day, then everybody have a chance to catch the live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But this is the hottest topic that's surrounding hip hop right now, and it's Remy Ma's son, Jace, charged with first degree murder. Hey T, good morning. And we're gonna read this article, but we're gonna go through all a lot of rumors that's been surrounding this case because there's a lot of rumors and stuff been coming out. Now, again, I can't confirm nor deny none of this stuff, but we just gonna go through them, and so we'll know them so that when this thing do shake out, we'll kind of be able to weed out what was rumor, what was fact, and we'll have a good understanding of how this thing possibly got like this or what's actually going on. So it says, Remy Ma is now reacting to her son's arrest, telling TMZ, we standing by Jason's innocent and pray that the NYPD will conduct a complete and thorough investigation to reveal the truth. This undoubtedly a difficult time for my family and me. While we sincerely appreciate the love and support we have received from all of you, we kindly ask you for privacy as our legal team works to prove Jason's innocence. Now we already can tell that right. That was written by a publicist. Ain't no way remember I wrote that right there. That was a prepared statement written by a publicist. Remy's son is being represented by attorney Don Florio, and Remy says via the law office as his mother, I want to address the situation personally, but have been strongly advised by his legal counsel not to say anything, as most people in similar situations are informed by their attorneys due to it being a active case. Now, I respect that. I respect that. You know what I mean? You want to give your self or in this case her son the best chance of a favorable outcome, and by that I think you should not give no statement. So that's good legal advice. Remy's eldest child and another man are being accused of first degree murder. They are currently in police custody. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ Hip Hop on June 7, 2021, at approximately 12:58 p.m. Police respond to a 911 call of a male shot at the intersection of 148th Street and Rockaway Boulevard in Queens, New York. Upon arrival, officers say they discovered a man named Darius Gullabo lying on the ground unresponsive with multiple gunshot wounds to the head and the chest. Damn. So allegedly, Remy Ma's son shot and this other gentleman, other young man, shot this man in the head and chest. damn. We're told EMS responded to the location and transported him to Jamaica Hospital Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. I want y'all to remember that they shot him in Queens, right? This was in Queens, right? It's a Jamaica Hospital Medical Center. 50 Cent is from Jamaica, Queens, guys. You see what I'm saying? That's why I put 50 in the thumbnail. Just all this, all of these rumors gonna tie together. The people that's on that thumbnail, all of these rumors gonna tie together. That's why we're going through these rumors, and I'm gonna call them rumors right now because I can't substantiate nothing. But these are the things that are circulating on the internet, and we just gonna go over them all so we can just, just react to them and talk about them and see what's going on. Gullibo has previously been described as an alleged drug kingpin in local reports, which covered his death when it first happened. Okay, according to law enforcement, Remy's 23-year-old son, Jason, was arrested on Wednesday and charged with first degree murder in connection to the 2021 killing, and he was hit with other charges too, 2 counts of weapons possession and reckless endangerment. Hmm. I've heard some people say he got a second degree murder too, but I ain't been able to find that on the reports, but they getting that from somewhere. Somewhere they saying that Jace got a second degree murder. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true that is, but I've been hearing people report that. So that's why I say we're gonna go through we're gonna react to all the things that everybody been saying, and we're gonna see what kind of shakes out. Investigators say they are under the belief Jason and another man they arrested are responsible for the slaying of Gullibo in Queens. Again, I told y'all Queens is where 50 Cent from. Pay attention now, but are also probing the possibility it was a higher hit. TMZ Hip Hop reached out to Scott's lawyer so far, but so far now, word I guess it's supposed to be no word back. But okay, so we're gonna go through. So that was that was that one. All right, we're gonna get out of that one. We're gonna get out of that. All right. Now we're gonna go to our prophet. Y'all know American whatever it used to be do. He's had that little show on BT. But Al, he like a historian when it comes to this gangster stuff. We're gonna see what Al say. You know what I'm saying? I was just digging around. We also gonna go into Remy Ma and Papoose' relationship too, because you know a while back, it's alleged that Remy cheated on Papoose and she was running around with another individual, and that their relationship is no longer, they're not together anymore. Even though they are still married at this current time, but they're not together. They're separated. Put it that way.
Toxic relationships are all the trend, but there's nothing more toxic than a relationship between a parent and a kid. A parent that doesn't take care of them or raise them right. Remy Ma's son just got charged first degree murder for hire. He was already in Rikers Island. He got caught with a 40 cal with an extendo and some leaning syrup, aka promethazine. They had him in custody, and they came and got him out of his cell. Took him to court today to charge him first degree murder, along with his buddy, for killing a guy named Darius Gillibo in June of 2021 in South Jamaica, Queens.
From multiple police and law enforcement sources that the son of rapper Remy Ma, 23-year-old Jason J. Scott, along with another man, have each been charged with first-degree murder.
This guy, Darius, a.k.a. D-Block, some newspapers were calling him a drug kingpin. I don't think he was a drug kingpin, but he had been to prison 3 times. Twice for drugs, 1 for guns. He was in, so the last time he got out of prison was in 2017, but the last time he got in trouble was in 2020, a year before allegedly Remy, my son, gunned him down. He was part of a 56-person indictment in upstate New York, Watertown, which is way, way north of Buffalo, north of everything. He was listed as a supplier.
So here we got the dude Darius Gillibo going to jail a year before his murder in a drug sting up in upstate New York, where he was listed as a supplier. So maybe this is where everybody gets this drug kingpin label for him from. But he was listed as a supplier in that drugs thing. So we got a little information to go on.
Tonight, police say 54 drug dealers get swept up in Operation Heatwave, a 2-year-long investigation that nabbed 54 people today. 46 of them are from Jefferson County. A majority of them call Watertown home. 7 News reporter Lexi Bruning spoke with police about Operation Heatwave. Lexi.
Jeff, both Jefferson County Sheriff Colleen O'Neill and Watertown Police Chief Charles Donahue say this is the biggest drug operation they have ever seen. In total, 54 people have been indicted, 46 of them from Jefferson County. Sheriff O'Neill says these drugs may have originated from a number of places, with suspects in New Jersey, New York City, Pennsylvania, and Puerto Rico. Operation Heatwave consisted of what officials call 3 major drug trafficking rings that funneled heroin, fentanyl, and cocaine to Jefferson County.
This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, drug investigation and detail that I've been involved in. And I've been in law enforcement for 34 years. Once this started, there were no vacations, there were no days off. There was, a lot of missed family time for these investigators and detectives from the agencies that were involved. So their commitment is really remarkable.
A lot of people seem to think that the drugs are not really hurting anybody and that drug dealing is a victimless crime. And obviously it isn't. The deaths, the overdoses we've seen over recent years, it's unacceptable. So fortunately, this investigation has worked out very well. Like the sheriff mentioned, we didn't even have one instance of resisting arrest. No force was used on anyone, which is the way we always want it.
Now, tonight, officials say this investigation is far from over, and law enforcement officials expect there to be more arrests made over the next several months. Watertown Police Chief Charles Donahue says this bust would have been done months ago, but COVID-19 halted those plans. Jeff?
He was the New York Connect. Why was this guy even walking around free? Now, that was still prime pandemic. I don't know, but if there's a plausible narrative there of he got a guy been to prison 3 times, so if he gets a case, he's definitely the person you would squeeze, because the law enforcement would have a tremendous amount of leverage over him, and then he is gunned down. And now 3 years later, clearly after an extensive investigation, because 3 years have passed, there's not that many murders in New York, so they'd be investigating them things years later. So Remy Ma's son and his buddy charged with first-degree murder for hire on this guy, D Black. And D Black was apparently known Hassan Campbell when it happens that there was some murders this weekend. Rest in peace, D Black. I don't know if he knew him through somebody else, just an acquaintance. I found, I used to watch this YouTuber, Tales from the Pen, this white guy named Fred. This guy, Darius Gillibo, was a cellmate at one time.
Ex-con from Queens, gunned down. So naturally, it's just, my nature. Damn. So it was one of my boys, It's on 148th Street and Rockaway Boulevard.
So there's a link below. You can go watch him talk about Darius Gillibo, his cellmate, aka D Black. But what about Remy Ma's relationship with her son? Well, I don't know if she had one. She certainly used him for a prop in VH1. When she got married, he walked her down the aisle. Here's some footage of him with Papoose while he's shooting dice with his homeboys before their marriage. Now, mind you, these VH1 Love and Hip Hop scenes, Papoose and these guys are shooting dice with Remy Ma's son there. It is being filmed by a bunch of middle-aged white cameramen. This is crazy. That's organic, that's what they really do. But
so it's a lot to unpack here. So he's throwing out there Al Prophet. Shout out to Al Prophet, American Dope. Go subscribe to the channel. He got a real dope channel. He's been doing this for a long time. What he's throwing out there is He said that he's not sure that Remy had a relationship with her son. If you do the math, Remy went to jail when this boy's about 6 years old. You know what I mean? She did 7, 8 years, something like that. She got out when he was like 13, maybe going on 14, something like that. Let me tell you something. Them is the impressionable years, bro. Those are those impressionable years, especially for a young boy. Now, at the same time, um, I think this boy was with his dad at the time. Now, it's reported that his dad is a street dude too. His father's name is I think Sensei, and his father is a street dude too. You know what I'm saying? So um I don't know what type of influence his father had on him, or what type of influence not having his mother for that extended period of time had on him. But let me tell you something, what goes on when you are the children of street parents. People tell you about your parents, right? On top of the fact that you see shit. You know what I'm saying? You see shit. You know, I told plenty of stories of how my dad had us selling drugs and things of that nature, you know, for him and stuff like that. So, you know, you see stuff. Even if you don't have the children involved in it, they see things. Just like Remy's son was watching Papoose shoot dice in front of with those guys. You would think that a lot of that stuff is harmless. It depends on the child, but I will say this: when you listen to these stories of these rappers and these street dudes, what they tell you, they saw their daddy, they saw their mama, they saw their uncles, they saw some people, or they saw the dudes in the hood. They saw 'em with money, they saw 'em with drugs, they saw 'em with cars, they saw 'em with women, they saw 'em with jewelry. So kids are very observant, man. Kids, listen, bro. Let me tell you something. Kids pay attention to everything, bro. Since I was 5 years old, I knew my dad sold drugs. Do you hear me? I knew my dad sold drugs before my dad knew that I knew he sold drugs. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't live with my dad when I was 4 and 5. I didn't live with my dad till I turned around 11. You know what I mean? 11, 12 when my mom got on drugs. But I always knew he sold drugs. You know what I mean? I had saw him sell drugs before I lived with him. Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying before I saw him sell drugs, I knew he sold drugs. You know how? Because everybody told me. Even the kids in the neighborhood know. Know what I mean? The little kids in the neighborhood know who the big dogs are. So when my daddy rolled up in his nice clean Cadillac, you know what I mean, and the other kids saw that he came up to me and, oh, that's your daddy? Yeah, that's my daddy. Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, your daddy, that man with that money? Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, your dad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So inadvertently, your children are your biggest. You are your children's biggest heroes. I don't care what you do, bro. Trust me when I tell you this. I don't care if you sell ice cream. I don't care if you is a business owner, you own a store, or you sell drugs. You are your child's hero. You know what I mean? I'm telling you this real shit now. I promise you this. They're gonna find something to love you for. And if you sell drugs or you do any kind of gangster stuff in the streets, they're gonna look up to you for that. You know, most of the time, the other kids or people in the streets gonna give them they're gonna respect them because they're your children. So they're gonna love that feeling. I'm gonna give you an example. It was not a store that I could walk into in the hood that I couldn't come out of there with something free. I'm talking about as a little kid, as from 5 years old, all the way up until I started selling drugs for myself. It was not one store that I could not walk in and come out of there with free stuff. You know why? Because of my daddy. I look so much like my daddy to when the people used to the Arabs, the Asians, or whoever, when they saw black people, when they saw me, they was like, "Oh, you Pico boy?" I'd be like, "Yeah." They'd be like, "Oh, yeah, get what you want." Da 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 this and da da that. I'm telling you, my daddy one of them dudes that, you know, when he go in the store, um, everybody love him. Anywhere he go, everybody love him. Like and he play numbers, so my daddy might play $200-300 worth of lottery. You see what I'm saying? Like he spent money, so everybody loved him. So I could get anything free: little microwave cheeseburgers, or either little chicken wings with the French fries, with the jungle juice, little Debbie cakes with the tater chips, pickle legs, pig feet, hot sausages. I could get all this stuff for free because of my father. You know how that felt as a kid to be able to walk into a store with no money and get shit free, and also that your friends see that. So you get what I'm saying? So you inadvertently go to glorifying that. Then you see your parents with money. You see your parents with respect. You see other kids' parents bow down to your parent. You see what I'm saying? Now this boy had Remy Ma as his mama, who was a famous rapper, who was in prison at the time. So he was 6 years old for shooting someone. You know, people talked about that. You know, he heard about this. This gangster. This is the things that people in the hood gonna glorify. This is the things that the other kids in the hood gonna and him gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, his mama a gangster. Boy, his mama was already a rapper. That's add to it already. Then his father is a street dude too, Sensei. And Papoose a street dude too. Let's stop the bullshit. Papoose is a street dude too. You know what I'm saying? He might be cleaned up and reformed, all that now, but he's a street dude too. You know what I mean? Papoose never lost his connection to the streets. We all know that. Papoose is not a he kind of he's Papoose never made it really big in the mainstream. He did a couple of little songs, but he not really a mainstream guy. Papoose is a street dude, underground. You know what I'm saying? Battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? So this does influence children. You know what I'm saying? That's why I learned early on, if you're going to want your children not to lead a certain life, and this still ain't no guarantee, but your best chance is for you to stop leading that same lifestyle that you don't want your children to lead. Because when they become teenagers, they do not listen to what you say. They watch what you do. Know what I'm saying? So the first time you tell them to do something that you're doing yourself, they're going to look at you as a hypocrite. You feel what I'm saying? They may not say nothing at that point because they ain't built up enough nerve to say nothing. But as they go older, get older through their teens, and you instead of be laying down the law trying to tell them what not to do, but they constantly see you doing what you telling them not to do, oh, you gonna have some motherfucking problems. Because eventually they're gonna get bold enough to tell you. You see what I'm saying? And that's when you're gonna have that big fight with your teenager. Trust me. I stopped that shit early. I stopped listen. I stopped rapping. Not all the way because of my children, but a little bit. You know what I mean? I was getting a little older. Shit wasn't working out. I had to make a decision. You know what I mean? Make a choice. So I think I stopped that shit around 30. You know what I'm saying? Around about 30 years old. I did a little rapping after 30, but not as serious as I did in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I dropped a couple CDs after in my 30s, but I was more serious about rapping in my 20s. Once I got about 30, I realized, nigga, you better motherfucking get you some skills, nigga. Because if you continue chasing this pipe dream goddamn down this rabbit hole, when you get 40 years old, you ain't got no skills. You already physically that's when your body go to, you can't do as much as could do anymore. You ain't got no social security because you ain't worked no damn jobs. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, this the time, you know what I mean? It's the time to switch up. You know what I'm saying? But I also switched because my son told me I was his favorite rapper. He told me I was his favorite rapper. And he asked me why did I stop rapping? You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said I had a choice to make. I can't keep chasing no pipe dream rapping. It costs money to rap. You know what I mean? I got bills. I gotta pay bills. I gotta take care of my kids. I can't be spending thousands of dollars on an outfit, going to Miami, going to Atlanta to meet these producers, and losing jobs, losing a 9 to 5 job because I'm going to take a chance to meet this goddamn gone producer who I might not get a break. I might not. This might not work out. Then when I get back to the house, I got children that need a roof over their head, and I ain't got no job because I don't went chasing a damn pipe dream, and now I'm a rent doing all this type of shit. I ain't got that. I ain't got that. I'm not gonna be gambling and risking that type of shit. Not at that time. You know what I mean? That's why I know most of these dudes that's doing that. Either they got to be selling a hell of a lot of drugs, or they doing fraud, or somebody financing them. You know what I mean? They got to be, or they broke as hell. Because it ain't no way you moving all around doing all this shit, and you still got rent to pay, you still got children to take care of, you got basic bills, and you not working now job in order to do all of this. You know what I'm saying? So hey, but this little boy um definitely came up in the street element and definitely had a lot of street influences, man. So let's keep going. Hit that like button, hit that like button. We're gonna break this down.
So he gave her away at her wedding. If you remember, she was away for 6 years during his prime growing up, 8 to 13. She was locked up for 6 years. She claims this isn't what happened, but what she was convicted of, her friend, she thought stole $3,000 from her. The friend ends up shot. She claims they struggle over the gun. The friend claims she shot her, and that's what she was convicted of. And then she didn't even call 911. She went in the broad's purse looking for the money. Her son, apparently, when he was about 15 or 16, got stabbed. I don't know the same one, what that was all about. They covered that up. Well, they pretended like it didn't happen. This was when they were already on Love and Hip Hop. I guess it messed up their image of them being a normal family. And some news source that I was reading said Papoose was giving not the nicest text messages back to them, but people stood by the story that this same son had been stabbed at some point. So very dysfunctional. I mean, if this is what we got used to, a woman shoots a woman over $3,000. Papoose holds her down. And then recently, the last gossip was that she cheated on Papoose with the guy she was managing in the battle rap. This is like almost like a reverse of gender roles. Things are getting very strange, but to the relationship and me and my own mother, I always take note of mothers that I feel do inappropriate things. So she went away for 6 years for shooting somebody. Now her son got first degree murder charges. Maybe he didn't do it. I know nothing about it, but they didn't pick his name out of a hat. If he didn't do it, he better tell him something. But this D Black guy, he was I guess a serious street person. He was 47. Her son and the other co-defendant, 22, 23 years old. So they didn't know him. Social. 25-year age difference. Remy Ma hasn't had a hit since whoever wrote her verse on Lean Back wrote that. She kept herself in the spot. I mean, she's really only famous because she shot that girl. She would have just faded into obscurity. I don't know why she was on Love and Hip Hop, but I guess they bring the drama. But again, what is it?
Y'all see that? Look, listen. That's why we trying to tell you, bro. Listen, bro. Bro, listen. I ain't judging. I'm not judging Remy. Honestly, I'm not judging Remy as far as like, and I'm gonna tell you why I ain't judging. Y'all can if y'all choose to, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm not judging. Because I don't like to be. I don't like being a hypocrite. You know what I mean? I try my best to stay away from hypocrite shit. So if it's something that I did or something that I have, if it's something that I did, I don't cast aspersions on these people. That don't make it right now. I'm just saying I ain't the type of person that's gonna be now if I done changed, that's different. I talk about it like that. But I'm saying I told y'all I'm no better than nobody, bro. Know what I'm saying? I talk a little shit, I crack a little jokes, and there's certain shit that I'm gonna go ham about, like fucking with little kids or taking something from a woman. Y'all know what I mean? I don't. Those are two things that I will never ever ever budge on. I would never budge on that. Know what I'm saying? I just can't deal with that. Like I can't fuck with nobody who rock like that. Know what I mean? I don't like, you know what I mean? Little doing something to little children and taking a woman's, you know, yeah, I ain't with that shit. Know what I'm saying? So if a bitch ever tells you I did that, they're a motherfucking lie. They're a motherfucking lie. Them bitches go down to that's in my core. You know what I'm saying? But other shit I have done, I have sold drugs on. Listen, I told y'all, my kids grew up in a drug dealing family. Now, Lord, thank you. None of them do it. None of them do it. I don't listen. I promise you, I don't know how it happened, because they definitely had a lot of influence. And this is before I matured into the person that I am now. But my kids, my daddy sold drugs. I sold drugs. My kids' grandmama sold drugs. I'm talking about on their mama side. They mama sold drugs at one point when she was younger. You know what I'm saying? Um, they great grandmama sold drugs. I'm gonna tell you a story about her one day, Miss Mildred. She was like the godmother of the block. my brother sold drugs. Which is be they uncles. My baby mama brother sold drugs, which is be they uncle. You know what I'm saying? They cousins. All listen, my kids growing up in an all drug dealer criminal family. It is not. It is very few people who my children were related to that did not sell drugs. I'm just keeping it real. Like I'm talking about, and my kids was on the block. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause their grandmama lived on the block. Well, their great grandmama lived on the block. And the great grandmama sold drugs too. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Miss Mildred. Rest in heaven to Miss Mildred. Miss Mildred boomed like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The whole block was my kids' family. From me to my daddy to their mama to their grandmama to their great grandmama to their uncles to everybody to their granddaddies. You know what I'm saying? Because their grandmama's husband, he sold drugs too. You know what I'm saying? So they all had it. So when they would come, they didn't live in the hood no more. This after me and my baby mama broke up. But my baby mama would come to the hood every day to hang out over her grandmama house, which is the same block that I hustled on. So I would see them almost every day, every other day, unless they had football practice or something at school. You know what I mean? So they'll be running around while we serving. I'm telling you, nigga. I'm talking about. I'm talking about nigga, shit, nigga. The crackheads, nigga. My son used to get the crackheads to take him to the. They had a lake, a retention pond, a lake on the block. My son used to get the crackheads to take him to the block. You know what I mean? The crackheads loved him. And hold on, you know who the crackheads was? My cousins. I got cousins that's crackheads. So they was related to my children. So they loved it, my kids too. So and this is my daddy's sister. Some of her children were crackheads. You see what I'm saying? So these are my first cousins. My daddy and they mama is sisters and brothers, and they knew my kids. So I serve my cousin a dime of crack, and my son will be 5 years old, and he'll be playing on the block. You see what I'm saying? Like it was like little thing. It was like places for them to play. You know what I mean? Or they'll be in and out their grandmama house. You know what I'm saying? Or they might be in their grandma house watching cartoons, and then they'll come outside. You know what I'm saying? Like and then I remember my son be like, Bill, you'll take me to the lake. And she'll walk my son down to the lake. My cousin would. And she'll hard down crackhead. She'll walk him down to the lake. They'll stay to the lake for a little bit, and then she'll walk him to the store. I be done gave him about $5. She'll walk him to the store. Listen, listen, them children of the corn learn how to work the waters and tell you my children was every fucking well, bro. I swear to God. But they were safe though, because everybody was related, even though we was criminals and unsavory characters. We still raised the kids. Like all the kids was safe. Like this was a time where people didn't come through the block shooting. You know what I mean? Like this whole block was family. I told you, everybody on that motherfucker was family. Everybody on there, everybody went with somebody, everybody was related to somebody, everybody had kids from somebody. So it was all family. Everybody was cousins or whatever. So every apartment, everybody. So it was no violence. The only violence it was every now and then two of the people on the block might be family members or whatever, get into a little fight. But that was it. It wasn't no shooting each other or no shit like that there. You know what I'm saying? It was not like it is now, where where you can't stand out on the block because ops gonna come through and shoot and this and that there. It's not a safe place for kids now. But and it wasn't really safe for them then to watch what we was doing. But that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be a hypocrite and judge Remy on that. Was it right? Fuck no, that shit wasn't right. None of that shit was right. You know what I'm saying? But I just know I did it too. You know what I'm saying? And that don't make it no right. But I just can't get on no soapbox and wag my finger down at Remy Ma knowing that I did the same motherfucking thing or probably worse. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's all that is. But none of it was right. All right. We're gonna go to my boy, man. We're gonna go to my brother. Shout out to King AK-47. Y'all go subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna use my brother content for this right here. Listen, this my boy. This my YouTube peer. Me and AK talk all the time. You know what I mean? That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use this motherfucking content. God damn it, AK. God damn it, I'm gonna use your motherfucking content. I know you be. I know. Hey, sometimes I know you peep in on your boy sometime. Hey, look. So I'm gonna use your shit. Shout out to King AK-47. You know, hey, so telling you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King AK-47. Y'all go subscribe to King AK-47 channel. You know what I'm saying? Go run this shit up. Bruh, I'm sending you views, my nigga. I'm sending you views, my nigga. I'm giving you your props, my nigga. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't from New York, nigga. I ain't from motherfucking New York. You know what I mean? You posted, you got the scoop, goddammit, we gonna go with it. At least I ain't taking your shit and playing like I made the shit up. I ain't doing that. Hey, this is his King AK-47 shit. Let's see what bro gotta say. Shout out to King AK-47. Y'all go subscribe to his channel.
Boy, it just got real. By the time we hit the end of this video, we gonna come to some understanding. But I got an update on Remy, my son, killing D-Block. And man, just make sure y'all in for the ride. Hit that like button. Everybody hit the like. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. We finna get right into it. So apparently, D-Block, the OG drug kingpin that was killed by Remy, my son, and another one of his affiliates in the murder for hire, is blood cousins to Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, man.
What?
Nicki,
hold on. Did y'all hear what AK just said? He said D-Block. Mr. Gillabo. That's his street name, D-Block. He is blood cousins to Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty. Wow. The plot thickens. Dun, 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 dun. All of this is alleged. All of this is fair use. All of this cannot be substantiated. You know what I mean? Y'all make whatever assumptions y'all want to make, that's on y'all. We not saying anything is concrete. We just putting everything out there, and y'all can take from this information as you may. But D Block is apparently Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin. Now we all know it's already been a war, a beef between Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. Now ain't this fucking insane that Remy Ma's son is alleged to have murdered Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out Matt
making the
Outside by
rumors
seven.
and speculation, which this is not rumor. This is New York law. But I'm a blogger, this is street rumors. She didn't make it no better because she decided to go on Twitter and say, call Webb. No, she said that on Instagram, call Webb. Webb is Queen's Flip's cousin. Webb is a big guy who can probably, you feel me? And she said,
I want you to remember where all these people from. Nicki from Jamaica, Nicki from Queens, 50 Cent from Jamaica, Queens. Queens Flip from Queens. You see what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, from Queens. Remy from the Bronx. Remy's son from the Bronx. You see what I'm saying? This is a Bronx and a Queens thing. Look like it's turning into, y'all. Just pay attention to him.
look, now, with people not understanding about what Nicki said who up, and I feel like this was absolutely stupid, is she said this at 9:30 at night, Eastern time. What do you mean who up? So people in the comment section like, what type of question is that, Nicki? Of course we're up. We're wide awake and all that. And I'm like, Twitter's so lost because I don't think she quite meant who up as in who up, not sleep, but who up, if you know what I mean. Now, let's look at this. Now, people would be saying, why would Nicki say who up and all this? Well, because D-Block people is going on a rampage on Instagram.
So this D Block right here, let's look at this nigga, y'all. God damn it. Where this shit at? Come on, man. Stop with this bullshit. Okay, there we go. So this D Block, huh? Man, I be getting tired of this shit.
Boy, it's just
Hold on,
got
man.
real.
Okay, so that's D Block.
From the same hood.
D-Block look like a cool nigga, don't he, dog? Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. Y'all see your boy been rocking, man. Your boy been on this grind, man. Please donate to the channel. Hey, D-Block look like a cool nigga, though, man, don't it? Damn. So this the kingpin nigga? This the nigga that they shot all in the head and all in the neck and everything? Damn. He do kind of resemble Kenneth Petty, though. I can dead ass smile, dead ass see this nigga smiling like now, like checkmate, bitch ass niggas. Damn. So this D Block right here, dog. This the dude that allegedly Remy Ma's son killed. And I'm gonna tell you, he didn't know this guy, y'all. All right, so let's keep playing.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that's going on a rampage.
All right, let's see who this is. Light skin. Why niggas acting like they mad at us cause Karma spun the block, D Block forever. Oh, this them at the funeral, huh? Block gonna keep spinning cause it's fucking D Block. So what they saying is this is these are people who are, you know, they love D Block. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever people insinuating that D Block had going on, these people love D Block, and they happy that they get some finality and some closure, and they finally know who did what to D Block. Okay, okay.
Saying RIP D Block and get a boop boop boop. But then when you look on the other side, it's a lot of them talking crazy. Yeah, whoopty whoop, whoopty whoop. So that would provoke somebody like Nikki to be like, okay, well, y'all talking, but who up though? Like y'all talking all this mess about D Block was killed, and now remember, this ain't all over the internet at this time. This is going around New York. Yeah, okay, so what? They killed D Block, but who up though? You feel what I'm saying? Now, which makes it even more worse is that people gonna realize that Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma been having a feud. You know what I mean? And a lot of people thought that the feud was just some on wax stuff. No. And we ain't here to, you know, it make nobody look bad. But at the end of the day, the question remains: they had this beef, right? Remy and Nicki. How in the world does Remy Ma's son, get arrested for the murder of Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin, D Block? Let's get into it. So I told y'all that a lot of people thought D Block snitched. And I had people coming to my comments talking about AK don't know what he's talking about. Man, shut up, bro. Because they're starting to come out with it, bro. That a lot of people was questioning, like I said, how was D Block getting out and all that. But to come to find out, the whole time after D Block died, they found out who the real snitch is, and the real snitch is still locked up. Somebody like Webb would know this. Hope his 4th, 5th name come up, but I ain't gonna put people name in there. I'm only gonna talk about the celebrities, and you know, but I ain't gonna do all that. So at the end of the day, all these people are from the Bronx, right? You got Remy, all that. I heard about Sex Money Murder. I ain't trying to say nobody that or nothing like that. Kenneth, D Block, they all from the same block. D Block got killed in his hood, which is also Nicki Minaj's hood and Kenneth Petty's hood. A lot of this stemmed from, allegedly, you know what? I'm not even going to say. I'm going to just sum up some BS. Okay, so Rick Ross was bought to a certain place. From Rick
Ross was bought to Queens. 50 Cent is from Queens. Y'all know Nicki Minaj, Queens. So we know Nicki Minaj, he's saying that Nicki Minaj brought Rick Ross to Queens. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what he's saying.
Being brought to this certain place, it divided a certain place. Now remember, Rick Ross and 50 didn't like each other.
I'm going to back it up.
To a certain place. from Rick Ross being brought to this certain place, it divided a certain place. Now remember, Rick Ross and 50 didn't like each other at that time. So a lot of people wasn't feeling somebody bringing Rick Ross to somebody. They tried to shoot a video shoot, shut it down, all that. In the midst of that, somehow, some way, after it divided everything, Remy Ma ended up getting stabbed up. But don't forget, 50 was messing with a lot of people, and Nikki was messing with 50. So a lot of this, and that's just bare minimum of what I'm gonna give y'all, because I ain't about to be up here solving okay. I ain't finna do none of that. At the end of the day, on my channel, this is all it is. But I feel like it's gonna come out, because if all these New York people is hitting me up, come on, man, all this finna come out anyway. So I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, AK up here solving cases. I don't want to hear, oh, AK up here stitching. Shut up. Shut up. In the midst of that, D-Block out here doing this thing. Now mind you, it's a beef going on. He doing this thing. People think he starts snitching. Somehow, allegedly, because he's still innocent until proven guilty, Remy, my son, gets on the hit for this dude. And it's mighty coincidental, don't you think? And now Remy, my son, is locked up for the murder of Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin. Boy, this don't make no sense, man. I'll tell you what. And a lot of people was getting on my comments talking about Remy this, why you always on the women, man. Listen, man, the woman was clearly in the streets, bro. I'm a type of channel where I'm gonna get on women, I'm gonna get on men. She had a baby daddy, you know what I mean? Her baby daddy looked just like her son. You feel what I'm saying? Just like her son. Her baby daddy is from the same area to where Rick Ross came. You feel what I'm saying? So I guess to not get to her, somehow she got stabbed up and all that. Listen.
So she's saying baby daddy from Queens.
You a woman that's in the streets, you getting stabbed up, then you allegedly shoot somebody. Then you get all this time. Where was the son at?
With his daddy.
Oh, and Papoose don't got nothing to do with
With his daddy, with his street nigga. His daddy is a street nigga.
Nothing to do with nothing. And I think for real, that's why Papoose ain't in the picture no more. We can hear about all this Remy cheat on it. Look, that's later in life. Before you cheat, something got to start right. I think Papoose was starting to realize what was going on and was slivering itself off the way, man. I believe Papoose knew this day was going to come. I believe it, and I believe he didn't want nothing to do with it. First of all, this ain't my son. Second of all, I'm being loyal to a girl who ain't even loyal. Third of all, if you ain't grew up, you see what I'm saying? And I'm cool on this. I don't got time. I don't got the, you know what I mean? I just don't got the time for it. Oh, and before I forget, Remy, my baby daddy name is Sensei. Sensei is the father of the boy that's locked up right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I was told a lot more, but there's no way I could get on my channel and just say all that, bro. But hey, look, I'm telling y'all gonna start hearing about exactly what I'm saying. It's getting out there in the Bronx versus Queens may be reignited, bro, because a lot of people, from what I've been told, thought, and some of them could have knew that Remy's son has something to do with D-Block's death. But it ain't nothing like getting for show proof. It ain't nothing like, oh, so it's stamped. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I don't feel like there's no way that Remy's son didn't know that didn't know that D Block was Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin. I feel like they know that. Because you gotta think now, it's a lot of Queens and Bronx ties. The boy's father is from Queens, if I'm understanding correctly. And when I mean the boy, I mean Jason. Remy Ma's son is that his dad is from Queens. If I correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's what I was listening to what AK was saying. Shout out AK-47. Go subscribe to his channel. That's my brother. Go subscribe to his channel. Um, but that's what he was saying, right? So it's a lot of ties between Queens and the Bronx. Um, I feel like even though Jace might not have known D Block, I feel like Jace knew who D Block was as in relation to Kenneth Petty, in relation to Nicki Minaj. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that. I feel like he would have known that. It's no way you like. I think at least you're gonna know who you're killing. Know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna say this too. They got told on. He got told on. This murder went down in 2021. They just got arrested for this murder in 2024. Somebody told on them. Somebody told on them. They know it was a murder for hire, or they suspect it was a murder for hire. They got both of the guys. Somebody telling on them. Now I'm gonna say this. Now that I really sit and think about it, they may not even have a lot of evidence on them, bro. They may only have somebody telling on them. Because if they had physical evidence from 2021 to 2024, they would have already been in jail, bro. They would have already been in jail. So this sounds like a situation where they got somebody telling on him. Know what I'm saying? He might can wiggle up out of this. Now he got caught with a gun, with extendo, and some promethazine, which is lean. He gonna have to do a little time for that. But depending on what they have on him, depending on what that discovery says, and the discovery is the evidence that the state has against you, he might can wiggle out of this if Remy get the right lawyer. I think that lawyer Don Florio. I heard Don Florio. I think Don Florio is a great lawyer. I got to look him up and see. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing. Matter of fact, let's look up Don Florio. Let's look up Don Florio. Let's look up Don Florio, y'all. We doing a little investigation here. We doing a little investigation this motherfucking morning, man. Let's ride, y'all. Let's ride. Let's ride. We doing a little investigation this morning. Don Florio. Don Florio. Okay, image. Oh, it's a woman. This look like the same lawyer that the goddamn uh bro, I think this the same lawyer that the dude had. Look, let me look. Let's look, y'all. Let's look. This look like the same lawyer that pastor, what his name is? What the pastor name? I just did a story on him yesterday. Y'all, what the pastor nigga name, man? They got the 9 years, bro. This look like the same lady, bro. I swear. Let me see. Don Florio. Let me see. Clients. Let's see who her clients were. Okay. Whitehead. Yeah, that look like Pastor Whitehead lawyer, bro. Okay, so she. Oh man, here we. Oh, it's some bullshit. So she was 6ix9ine's attorney, y'all. It's a Takashi 6ix9ine's new criminal attorney was once busted for sneaking drugs and sandwiches into jail for a client. Oh man, preacher on trial for stealing parishioners. Yep. So there he go. There go the pastor Whitehead. I thought I seen him coming out of court with her. Oh man. Let's see this case right here, bro. We got to do a little digging. Takashi 6ix9ine new criminal. God damn it. Hold on. Don't worry about it. Takashi 6ix9ine new criminal attorney was once busted for sneaking drugs and sandwiches into jail for a client. Oh man. And this the motherfucker that you got to represent your son, Remy? Oh Lord. Oh goddamn. Oh Lord. Let's read this case, y'all. Takashi just retained a new criminal defense attorney who has such an affinity for dealing with accused violent gang members. She once was caught sneaking in contraband that included hundreds of pills and even an unauthorized lunch. How the fuck she got out of this? How the fuck? So you mean to tell me this lady got drug charges? Something ain't right here. Let's read this. According to documents obtained, the blast attorney Don Florio informed the court she was joining 6 9's legal to Vinstein. His other attorney, Lance Lazaro, is still on board. Florio has quite a colorful history as a criminal defense lawyer. In 2005, she was arrested for allegedly sneaking hundreds of pills, some rolling papers, deodorant, and a turkey sandwich to a client named Jose Marrero, who was accused of drug charges and affiliated with a violent street gang called the Big Bag Gang. God damn. During a meeting between Marrero and Florio, a correctional officer observed her passing 98 blue pills, 95 yellow pills, 100 pink pills, 3 bars of soap, 2 sticks of deodorant, 4 sheets of rolling paper, a rap magazine titled Felon, and a turkey sandwich. She was released on $2,000 bail and charges were later dropped due to insufficient evidence. What? According to in New York records, Florio has no disciplinary history by the board and currently has a clean record. Get the fuck out of here. Florio has been supporting Takashi in other criminal proceedings other than his federal case and helped him first escape a prison sentence back in October over his probation violation. Damn. Florio has actually been on both sides of the court and was formerly an assistant district attorney in the Bronx. Okay, in the Bronx. Okay. Where's Remy Ma from? The Bronx. All right. In 2000, she was fired after providing a fake alibi to a boyfriend. Oh, this bitch is a criminal. In 2000, she was fired after providing a fake alibi to a boyfriend who was under investigation for committing burglary. As we reported, Takashi's currently facing like blah, 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 blah. That's old. We already know that. That's old. Y'all hear this bitch? This bitch is a gangster. So she made sure that boy got up there and told the truth, nothing but the truth mixed with some lies. Yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah. And let's be honest, we don't know if Remy Ma's son might snitch. He might snitch motherfucking too. Shit. He might snitch. We don't know. Shit. This is crazy though. This bitch got listen. Let's read this shit, bro. This bitch got caught. Listen, how did they got it? Listen. During a meeting between Marrero and Florio, a correction officer observed her passing 98 blue pills, 95 yellow pills, 100 pink pills, 3 bars of soap, 2 sticks of deodorant, 4 sheets of rolling paper, a rap magazine titled Fella, and a turkey sandwich. How the fuck? Do y'all know how big that is? Bro, 98 blue pills, 95 yellow pills, 100 pink pills, 3 bars of soap, 2 sticks of deodorant, 4 sheets of rolling paper, a rap magazine title fella, and a turkey sandwich. How the fuck? How the fuck? And they say she was released on $2,000 bail and charges were later dropped due to insufficient evidence. How the fuck? She must be fucking a judge or something. According to New York records, Florio has no disciplinary history on the board and currently has a clean record. Get the fuck out of here. This is Don Florio here, y'all. This is Remy Ma's son's uh, new attorney, Don Florio. Let's look. Let's see what she got going on. And she was a former. That's uh, that's A Boogie right there, ain't it? Yeah, that A Boogie right there. She must have rolled on the leader or the rig. That's not just to bring me something in. That's part of a team with that amount of contraband. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, little TJ. Yeah, little TJ. Yeah, little TJ. My bad. Yeah, that little TJ. Don and Florio, law firm PLLC. Them bitches look crooked. Everybody up there look crooked. Look, they look crooked, don't you? Don't they? Them every bitch up there look crooked. God damn. And this who Remy Ma hired. You know what I believe, bro? I believe she got connections. That's what I believe. You know, here we go. Here we go. We digging, y'all. That's why we did this. She okay. The woman who claims rapper Remy Ma gave her a black eye, apparently interfering with a criminal case that details with the alleged attack. Lawyer Don Florio told a judge Friday that Brittany Taylor has been communicating with Ma's stepdaughter, Dejanay Mackey, and her stepdaughter. I'm confused with Remy Ma's. I need to see what that is. I can't see what that is. The harassment has. Oh, hold on. Cause this something here. The harassment has been increasing. Florio said during pre-trial hearing in Ma's assault case. So as we can see, she uh Don Florio represented Remy Ma on her assault case. You see that right there? So that's the connection. That's why she would hire uh Don Florio because she's already worked with Don. She's already been represented by Don Florio, and Don Florio used to be the district state attorney in the Bronx before she went into private practice. And Remy Ma is from the Bronx. She's connected. Listen, and let me tell you what's going on. You know, a lot of times. Let me see, Don Florio. Okay, let's we doing a little digging here. We doing a little digging here. Her attorney, Don Florio, tells TMZ Remy has maintained her complete innocence and she never laid a hand on her on her celebrity obsessed clout chasing. What the fuck did I say? Credibility challenged accusers. Unfortunately, these manufacturers allegations. So what they saying is, okay, so as we can see, Remy Ma hired Don Florio because Remy Ma has been represented by Don Florio in the past, and she has a a relationship with Don Florio. Let's see who this is. Who Don Florio? That's who this is. I don't know who that is. Who that is? That's the gay dude, Saucy Santana. Ain't that Saucy Santana? All right, there go Fat Joe with Don Florio. Okay. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. We cooking this morning. We cooking this morning. So this is who's gonna be representing Remy Ma's son, and she just represented Pastor Whitehead, um, Don Florio. Okay, but Don Florio is a criminal, y'all. She's a crook. She's a crook. Don Florio is a crook. Let's read. I'm gonna just read it now. She's a crook, y'all. She's a crook. Who this is? Don Florio got caught bringing in drugs to one of her clients, y'all, and for in some kind of way, she motherfucking weaseled out of it. This bitch bought over 300 pills into her client in a visitation, and goddamn, she got away with it. I don't know how she got away with it. I'm telling you, but I'm gonna tell you something. Hit down phone got me sounding charted earlier this morning. This oh shout out to my girl T and Barnes. So I'm gonna tell you what I speculate. I could be wrong here, y'all. This is just complete speculation. I feel like Don Florio is connected with people that's um in the in city in what they call it, in probably with judges and things of that nature, state attorneys and things of that nature. And I think Don Florio is a deal maker You know, they have some of those. They have some of these lawyers that um, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. You know what I'm saying? They're like fixers. You know what I'm saying? Like we got them here. We got a couple of them here. I ain't gonna say their name, but we got a couple of lawyers here to where you could be down hard, guilty than a some bitch, and these lawyers can go behind closed doors, make a couple deals, and case closed. I done seen it happen, y'all. I done seen it happen. We got a couple of them here. I'm talking about you could be down hard guilty, got caught with the gun, the smoking gun, blood on your hands, with the knife in your hand, on camera, everything. And there's certain lawyers that you pay them enough money or you have a good enough relationship with them, you could talk to them and they could poof, voila, case dismissed. Know what I'm saying? We got lawyers here that are married to judges. You see what I'm saying? Have relationships with judges. You know what I'm saying? Have relationships with state attorneys, married to state attorneys. These things happen. You know what I mean? Some weird shit goes on, or some sneaky underhanded shit that goes on in the courtroom that you will never know. It'll look like, you know, one thing, but it'll be a whole total different thing going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you this shit now. And I think, yeah, yeah. I believe too, T. I believe too. I'm telling you. Because this girl, bro, this lady got caught. Look, let me show you. Let me show you. Look at what they say. Look what she got caught. This bitch got caught. This bitch got fucked up. Look, out to lunch lawyer nailed, giving jail clients loads of pills with a sandwich. Lunch apparently was a turkey sandwich, but it's the dessert. A farmer, whatever, of 300 yellow, blue, and pink pills allegedly smuggled to an inmate in a legal file, along with the sandwich and some personal hygiene notions. That has a flamboyant mad defense lawyer in very hot water. The lawyer Don Florio, 42, was released on a $2,000 bail yesterday after being charged with smuggling a prison contraband. The colorful blue blonde is notorious around the lower Manhattan criminal courts for her loud dress suits, hefty girth, a 5'11", and she's 230 pounds, and her double parked red Mercedes convertible. She also has a storied past, man. Prosecutor said yesterday. Well, tell us more. We want to know about this bitch. Once considered to be in line for judgeship. Her aunt is up. Uh oh, there we go. There we go. Do it, Merita. Do it, Merita. We getting to the bottom of this shit today. I told y'all niggas. Listen, I told you we gonna go through this shit. Once in line to be in once considered to be in line for judgeship, her aunt is appellate court judge Anita Florio. I told you they had a relationship with them judges. She in, she instead lost her 12-year position as a Bronx prosecutor in 2000 after providing a false alibi for her ex-boyfriend accused of dumping a body. Oh my God! Oh, this bitch works for the mafia. Oh, bro, Remy Ma and them got out. They done hired the mafia lawyer, man. They done hired the motherfucking mafia lawyer, man. It's a bro, did y'all read this fucking two lines? Bro, listen, we gotta read this bitch again. Once considered to be in line for judgeship, her aunt is appellate court judge Anita Florio. She insists she instead lost her 12-year position as a Bronx prosecutor in 2000 after providing a false alibi for her ex-boyfriend accused of dumping a body. Oh my God, we got murder, we got drugs, we got law enforcement. Oh my God, bro. Florio got in trouble again Thursday as she held a lunchtime attorney-client meeting with Jose Marrero. She sat across from the client on the third floor of Manhattan Criminal Court, separated from him by a metal mesh door with a desk height slot for passing of legal papers. I told y'all, even the lawyer can't be touching the client. I told y'all that shit. I told y'all when they were when Big Silverback Mickey was talking about that that you can have a goddamn beautician in jail. When we was trying to explain how Young Thug kept getting his hair done, I told you not even your attorney can touch you. They be behind a goddamn glass thing and they slide you the paperwork through the little slot, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's when Florio allegedly put a fat Manila according accordion file on the meeting room floor and passed it through an inch-high gap between the floor and the mesh divider with a decisive shove of her pink high-heeled shoe. The eagle-eye correction officer, Deborah Mulvey, saw everything. The care package was quickly snatched from under the inmate's arm. Inside, the authorities found the following, according to Assistant District Attorney Barbara Hutter. 98 blue pills, 95 yellow pills, 100 pink pills, 3 bars of soap, 2 sticks of deodorant, 4 sheets of rolling paper, a rap machine titled Felon, and a turkey sandwich. Oh my God. Oh man. Let's say this again. In that envelope, what Miss Florio passed to her client, they found 98 blue pills, 95 yellow pills, 100 pink pills, 3 bars of soap, 2 sticks of deodorant, 4 sheets of rolling paper, a rap magazine titled Felon, and a turkey sandwich. Wow. And this bitch didn't go to jail for this, y'all. When she went to jail, she burned it out and they dropped the charges. How much y'all want to bet her auntie pulled some strings? Her auntie is appellate court. That's higher than the regular appellate court judge. That's higher than the circuit court judge. You see what I'm saying? She's an appellate court judge. She's a little higher than the other one. You know she called. You know she pulled strings behind the closed doors and got that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You see how this shit going? As Florio was bailed out in her same pink Muse with matching dress suit yesterday, declining to comment after spending a night in jail. Her arrest was all the buzz. The criminal defense 101, you never pass anything to an inmate, said Michael Rody, a court appointed lawyer who's seen clients in that same floor meeting area for some 2 decades. They don't even let you pass cigarettes to inmates anymore. He said of state correctional officials, they watch everything and they search these guys repeatedly. They do. Florio faced up to 7 years if the pills turn out to be illegal substance. If they turn out to be something legal, like over the counter weight loss or bodybuilding pills, she could be jailed for up to a year or misdemeanor contraband charges. For now, she continued to practice law and she'll be allowed to continue representing Marrero. But that could change on Marrero's next court date, September 30th. You see this thing? This is who, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that was X2, Eddie Nash. He said 98 assorted color pills. I think that was X2. I think that was X. I don't think them was perks and that. I think that was X. Yeah, she's dirtier than a pig in slop. Yes, she is, Nate. I mean, Tennille. Yes, she is. Matt I 757 say the wrong person was working that day or something. Something got changed. Someone was supposed to turn their head when that's what supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to have happened. And not only that, she covered up for her boyfriend, who was accused of dumping a body. This bitch is dirty, bro. This bitch is dirty. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Please hit that like button, man. Donate to the channel. We getting to the bottom of a lot of this shit today, man. The Cash App is on the screen, man. The Cash App is on the screen, man. Listen, bro, your boy been working hard, boy. Boy, we get to the bottom of this shit. So that's what Don Florio, that's who Remy Ma has hired to represent her son. So you know why she hired her, right? So that Don Florio can pull some strings up the judge ladder to get some shit handled. That's what's going on. That's what's going on, bro. John Florio's aunt is an appellate court judge. Yes, her name is Anita Florio. Once considered to be in line for judgeship, her aunt is appellate court judge Anita Florio. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Yeah, Remy, listen. The internet undefeated, Remy. We digging, baby. We digging, baby. We digging. We digging. hmm Yeah, we digging. hmm Absolutely, she's getting her ducks in a row before she's ever seen a judge. For real. Before he's ever seen a judge. For real. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. For real. That's what's going on here. Let's back this up. We're gonna back this up. We're gonna back up AK-47 one more time, bro. He did a good job, man. Shout out to AK-47. Y'all go subscribe to the channel. Now that we know a little bit more, we're gonna go back through what AK-47 said because this is really confusing, y'all. This is really confusing. But we on it early this morning, y'all. We on it, goddammit. We on it.
But I got an update on Remy, my son, killing D-Block. And man, just make sure y'all in for the ride. Hit that like button. Everybody hit the like. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. We finna get right into it. So apparently, D-Block, the OG drug kingpin.
I replayed it for you,
that
T. I
was
knew
killed
what I was
by
doing. I said I'm
Remy,
replayed
my
it for my
son,
girl.
and another one of his affiliates in the murder for hire is blood cousins to Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, man. Now, Nicki ain't making the rumors and speculation, which this is not rumor. This is New York law. But I'm a blogger, this is street rumors. She didn't make it no better because she decided to go on Twitter and say, call Webb. No, she said that on Instagram, call Webb. Webb is Queen's Flip's cousin. Webb is a big guy who can probably, you feel me? And she said, who up? Now, with people not understanding about when Nicki said who up, and I feel like this was absolutely stupid, is she said this at 9:30 at night, Eastern time. What do you mean who up? So people in the comment section like, what type of question is that, Nicki? Of course we're up. We're wide awake and all that. And I'm like, Twitter's so lost because I don't think she quite meant who up as in who up, not sleep, but who up, if you know what I mean. Now, let's look at this. Now, people would be saying, why would Nicki say who up and all this? Well, because D-Block people is going on a rampage on Instagram, all of them. It's a lot of these dudes. And don't forget, D-Block, Nicki, Kenneth Petty, they all from the same hood. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that's going on a rampage saying RIP D-Block and yeah, the boo boo boo. But then when you look on the other side, it's a lot of them talking crazy. Yeah, whoopty whoop, whoopty whoop. So that would provoke somebody like Nicki to be like, okay, well, y'all talking, but who up though? Y'all talking all this mess about D-Block was killed. And now remember, this ain't all over the internet at this time. This is going around New York. Yeah, okay, so what? They killed D-Block, but who up though? You feel what I'm saying? Now, which makes it even more worse is that people gonna realize that Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma been having a feud. You know what I mean? And a lot of people thought that the feud was just some on wax stuff. No. And we ain't here to, it make nobody look bad. But at the end of the day, the question remains: they had this beef, right? Remy and Nicki. How in the world does Remy Ma's son, get arrested for the murder of Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin, D-Block? Let's get into it. So I told y'all that a lot of people thought D-Block snitched. And I had people coming to my comments talking about AK don't know what he's talking about. Man, shut up, bro. Because they're starting to come out with it, bro. That a lot of people was questioning, like I said, how was D-Block getting out and all that. But to come to find out, the whole time after D-Block died, they found out who the real snitch is, and the real snitch is still locked up. Somebody like Webb would know this. Hope his 4/5 name come up, but I ain't gonna put people's name in there. I'm only gonna talk about the celebrities and what's up. I ain't gonna do all that. So at the end of the day,
hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button.
You got Remy, all that. I heard about sex, money, murder. I ain't trying to say nobody that or nothing like that. Kenneth, D-Block, they all from the same block. D-Block got killed in his hood, which is also Nicki Minaj's hood and Kenneth Petty's hood. A lot of this stemmed from, allegedly, you know what? I'm not even going to say. I'm going to just sum up some BS. Okay, so Rick Ross was bought to a certain place.
Queens.
From Rick Ross being bought to this certain place, it divided a certain place.
50 Cent from
Rick
Queens.
Ross and 50 didn't like each other at that time. So a lot of people wasn't feeling somebody bringing Rick Ross to somebody. They tried to shoot a video shoot, shut it down, all that. In the midst of that, somehow, some way, after it divided everything, Remy Ma ended up getting stabbed up. But don't forget, 50 was messing with a lot of people, and Nicki was messing with 50. So a lot of this, and that's just bare minimum of what I'm gonna give y'all, because I ain't about to be up here solving okay. I ain't finna do none of that. At the end of the day, on my channel, this is all it is. But I feel like it's gonna come out, because if all these New York people is hitting me up, come on, man, all this finna come out anyway. So I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, AK up here solving cases. I don't want to hear, oh, AK up here stitching. Shut up. Shut up. In the midst of that, D-Block out here doing this thing. He now mind you, it's a beef going on. He doing this thing. People think he started snitching. Somehow, allegedly, because he's still innocent until proven guilty, Remy, my son, gets on the hit for this dude. And it's mighty coincidental, don't you think? And now Remy, my son, is locked up for the murder of Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin. Boy, this don't make no sense, man. I'll tell you what. And a lot of people was getting on my comments talking about Remy this, why you always on the women, man. Listen, man, the woman was clearly in the streets, bro. I'm a type of channel where I'm going to get on women, I'm going to get on men. She had a baby daddy, you know what I mean? Her baby daddy looked just like her son. You feel what I'm saying? Just like her son. Her baby daddy is from the same area to where Rick Ross came. You feel what I'm saying?
So he said her baby daddy from the same place
She got stabbed up and all that. Listen,
Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty from, Queens. So let's just say this real quick. Remy Ma's from the Bronx. Her son is from the Bronx. Hold on.
You get all this time.
Nicki Minaj is from the Queens. Kenneth Petty from Queens. D-Block is from Queens. Remy Ma's baby daddy, Sensei, is from Queens. Sensei is the father of Jason Scott. Jason and Remy are from the Bronx. Remy's attorney, Don Florio, used to be the assistant district state attorney in the Bronx until she had to give up her position and she went into private practice. 50 Cent is from Queens, Jamaica, Queens. See what I'm saying? So 50 Cent, Nicki Minaj, Kenneth Petty, D-Block, and Jason's father are all from Queens. Y'all see? I'm just tying this all together here.
Where was the son at? Oh, and Papoose don't got nothing to do with nothing. I've been told Papoose has nothing to do with nothing.
Do me a favor, y'all. Y'all hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please. We got 20-some people in here. Please hit that like button. Your boy been going hard. The Cash App is on the screen. Please donate to the channel. We connecting all the dots. We going over the rumors that's surrounding Remy Ma's son's first-degree murder charge. I'm putting this all out here. We reacting to it. Therefore, you guys will know what's being said, and y'all have all the tea. Y'all have all the tea, and we could speculate, and y'all can come back to this channel when we make future videos on this, because we know this is going to be a hot topic in the news cycle for at least a little bit. So we'll be all on the same page. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm dropping these videos like this here. So we'll all be on the same page. We'll all know what's being said. You ain't got to go here, go there, go here, go there, and get bits and pieces. You can come right here and hear all the tea, and we'll all be on the same knowledge level. Please hit that like button. Please donate to the channel.
I think for real, that's why Papoose ain't in the picture no more. We can hear about all this Remy cheat, all that. Look, that's later in life. Before you cheat, something got to start right. I think Papoose was starting to realize what was going on and was slivering itself off the way, man. I believe Papoose knew this day was going to come. I believe it, and I believe he ain't want nothing to do with it. First of all, this ain't my son. Second of all, I'm being loyal to a girl who ain't even loyal. Third of all, if you ain't grew up, you see what I'm saying? And I'm cool on this. I don't got time. I don't got the, you know what I mean? I just don't got the time for it. Oh, and before I forget, Remy, my baby daddy name is Sensei. Sensei is the father of the boy that's locked up right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I was told a lot more, but there's no way I could get on my channel and just say all that, bro. But hey, look, I'm telling y'all gonna start hearing about exactly what I'm saying. It's getting out there in the Bronx versus Queens may be reignited, bro, because a lot of people, from what I've been told, thought, and some of them could have knew that Remy's son has something to do with D Block's death. But it ain't nothing like getting for show proof. It ain't nothing like, oh, so it's stamped. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share.
Shout out to King AK-47. Y'all go subscribe to my boy channel. He did a great job of putting us up on what possibly may be going on. Because like he said, all of this is speculation. This is just rumor. That's why I put rumors in the title. We do not have no proof of none of this. This is just what the street's saying. You know what I mean? We bloggers. You know what I mean? Shout out to him for doing a great job. Y'all go subscribe to the channel. Appreciate him for his using his content. Let me see here. Let me see here. Yeah, so it's looked like this beef between Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma is reignited. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm this is you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up that Remy Ma and you gotta think now, Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj was beefing way before Nicki Minaj ever married Kenneth Petty, right? What's the fucking coincidence that Nicki Minaj would marry a man who Remy Ma's son would later kill his cousin allegedly? This is insane. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up because Nicki Minaj was not dating Petty when Remy Ma and Nicki's beef was at its height. She wasn't. So, and to be honest with you, Remy Ma's son was a little boy when they was beefing. You see what I'm saying? Who knew this look Remy Ma's son would grow up to kill Nicki Minaj's husband's cousin, blood cousin? Kenneth Petty and D Block are blood cousins. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. Hit that like button, guys. Please hit that like button. Please do me a favor and hit that like button. We reacting and we going through all the rumors that's surrounding Remy Ma's son Jason's first degree murder charge. And also Remy Ma has uh retained uh New York lawyer Don Florio, who has a colored past as well. If y'all want to check out Don Florio's past, you just checked in. Please back the video up, and then we went over Don Florio's past. You can't make this shit up either. She just defended the Pastor Whitehead, who just got 9 years. You know, the flashy pastor. You know what I mean? She just defended him. She's also defended Remy in the past on her assault charges. Bro, listen, just go rewind the video and check out what we discovered about Miss Florio. She's a fucking criminal herself. You know what I'm saying? But she got connections. Her aunt is an appellate court judge. So if I had to guess, I think Remy is hire her first of all because they're familiar with each other, and she trusts Don, but also she know Don know people, and Don can get some strings pulled behind closed doors. That's what I think. That's what I think that's about. The son is 23, 24. 23, 24. I think 23, if I'm not mistaken. T. He 23, 24, so 23, something like that. Yeah. But this crazy, and he took a pay, and this alleged to be a pay hit. So I assume that it's somebody telling on this young man or these young men because this murder happened 2021, and they just got arrested for it in 2024, which means that if they had some physical evidence, I would assume that they would have already been in custody. But being that it took this long, it makes me feel like, and I could be wrong, I'm not no expert here, We'll see, and I'm sure the particulars will come out. Um, but it seems to me that somebody knew something about this and told the authorities, and that's how the authorities probably got to them. You know what I'm saying? And then when they did get Remy's son, he had a firearm on him with an extended clip. We all know guns are illegal in New York. And he had promethazine, which is lean, on him. You know what I mean? So uh, he got he got some charges that's gonna keep him in jail for a couple years. You know what I mean? He probably do about he probably could do about 3 years with the gun and lean, especially if he ain't already a felon or something like that. He might not even do that. Well, yeah, because the gun's illegal, but he ain't a felon though. He ain't a felon. He's not a convicted felon with a firearm. I don't think. I don't think if he don't have no charges, he got caught with that firearm. It's still illegal to have it in New York, but I don't think it'll be as severe. I'm sure it won't be as severe as if he was a convicted felon with a firearm. You know what I mean? He might even get some kind of withheld adjudication if this is his first charge. You know what I mean? That's crazy though. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see how these young boys be pulling murders and they don't even have no charges? Like a lot of times, these young boys that's out here killing people don't have records, y'all. You know what I mean? That's crazy, ain't it? Like it used to be a graduation in the streets. You know, you do little crimes, and you graduate up. Not now. These little boys jumping straight off the porch with murder charges. You see what I'm saying? And be honest with you, a lot of times that's how they able to get out. Um they look at the little boy that killed what is the nigga name? Pop Smoke. That little boy got 4 years. That little boy out of jail right now. And they say what's going on now is a lot of the older members, the OGs, the older gang members, they're getting the younger boys to do these serious crimes because they know that these younger boys won't do forever. You know what I mean? And these younger boys know that these younger boys accepting that. You know what I mean? They going out there doing this knowing that they most likely won't do forever. You know what I mean? Especially if they're young enough, 13, 14 years old, they'll do a good 7, 8 years and get out, maybe 10. You know what I'm saying? They young. They gonna be able to they gonna be able to kill somebody as long as they don't get life. They're gonna be able to kill somebody, do time, and get out and still have a 3 quarters of their life ahead of them. Yeah, yeah. They perfectly nowadays. These pros is perfectly fine with going to jail and doing some time to have that reputation as a killer or that status in the gang or that status in the hood. Yeah, it's crazy. This is crazy. Hit that like button, y'all. Please donate to the channel. Please donate to the channel, man. Your boy been rocking. I think this might be our 8th live in the last 24 hours, man. Ain't nobody working like me. Ain't nobody working like me. The hardest working man in show business, man. You know what I want to do right now? I want to dig a little bit into Remy Ma's relationship with Papoose. I've been doing a little digging on that. Because I was under the impression that they had the black excellence, the black love. They was like the face of black love, and a lot of people was talking about that Papoose, that Remy cheated on Papoose. Papoose never did nothing to Remy. But I was digging around and I seen it's quite a few rumors that saying that Papoose may have not been as squeaky clean as we heard about. So we're gonna play Tasha K. You know, Tasha K. Sometimes she lie, sometimes she tell the truth. But we that's why I titled this the rumors, y'all. We is going down all these little avenues to try to figure out what's the rumors and what's going on, what's the tea surrounding this Remy Ma situation. Because they saying Papoose ain't like you heard just AK-47 just say. They say Papoose say he ain't got nothing to do with none of this. I think Papoose understand that this is about to be a war and he don't want to be no casualty of war. And if I had to guess, Papoose probably worried about his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. Being that Remy's son is been fingered for this murder, you got to believe that Remy is a target as well, man. Listen, them boys in New York don't play, man. This is real big stuff going on, man. That dude D Block has some heavy people that loved him, and this is they ain't just finna, they ain't just finna take this line down like Nikki said, who up? And it's crazy that we got a real like listen, we saw this happen with the young boys. We saw this what they say the young bulls. We saw this happen with them, with King Von and the war in Chirac. But do y'all realize we probably really got a real murder rap beef between two mainstream hip hop females. You feel me? We got Nicki Minaj and we got Remy Ma in a real deal murder beef You know what I mean? That's unfolding right in front of our eyes. This is the first time I've ever seen this. You know what I mean? Especially with two women. You feel what I'm saying? Like we done seen murders go back and forth between male hip hop artists, but women. And not only that, we got one of the women's son who's a hitman. Cause this said that this was a murder for hire. We can't make this shit up, y'all.
Heavy alleged, okay? And the reason why I have to put a heavy alleged on this is because I'm having a hard time believing it. You can never put nothing past because the motherfucker that you think that would never do something will be the main one to disappoint you. Now, Remy out here been getting her ass tore up both ways, okay? From the doppelganger she fucking that looked like Papoose, the younger version. If you came to the live show, you got that exclusive wine on him forgiving her for the dyke bitch that she was in jail when she got out. So basically, he forgave her from getting some pussy because she was in the pod allegedly fucking on, they had a girlfriend in the pod for 6 years that was eating up pussy. And while she came out butch, bitch, it's hard for him to forgive the new nigga she fucking on easy on a blockchain captain or somebody. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you how it got brought to me. So I'm out here and I'm tearing Remy's ass up right along with Easy the blockchain cap. We tearing her ass up too, right? We both just tearing that ass up on there. And everybody is like, why would you do Papoose like that? Like, what would make you do Papoose like he's a good man? He's a good man, Savannah. Well, all that glitters is not gold. We know that, of course. But somebody hit me, and this was right when I got the story, and I had to really ponder and think about this before I brought this out because the man has a really, really great reputation. I don't think there's anything out here that Papoose has done to remotely even like have people thinking that he could be like a bad guy. But them are the motherfuckers you got to watch, right? That, in my opinion, I'm like, ain't nobody fucking perfect. Some allegations was brought up between the two teams. This can go two ways, and this is how I want you to take it. I want y'all to take this information two ways, okay? To keep an open mind, because like I said, I don't know if this shit is true. I'm just telling you what the fuck I was told. According to sources, the reason Remy left is because of this.
I knew that she was the one for me was because we'd be sitting in the motherfucking car just talking all night. And when I leave her, I'm listening, you know what I'm saying? So when you're not with a person and he's still on your mind.
So somebody from Remy's camp told me that the reason that Remy has been stepping out and trying and basically left is because allegedly she is being abused. Ike Turner used to do interviews with Tina Turner. Tina Turner held it together for years. Like nobody knew that, unless they was in a camp.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. But Remy seemed too gangster for me. She the same one that shot a bitch. You know what I mean? Is it possible? Yes, anything's possible. I wouldn't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But is it likely? Not in my opinion. Usually the macho alpha male females that's Remy's type, the hood chicks that's Remy's type, they go blow for blow with they boyfriends, they baby daddies. They fight like niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Some of them whoop they baby daddy's ass. I'm just keeping it real. And if she done pulled that trigger and shot a woman, she will shoot a nigga for putting his hands on her. She got status. She's somebody. She ain't just submitting to no nigga. Not only that, look at the way that she moved on. She moved on in his face. Know what I'm saying? She didn't do like Cassie, try to sneak out the hotel. She didn't do like Tina, wait till I go to sleep, take the kids and jump and haul ass. No, she fucked on the nigga in his face. Know what I'm saying? That ain't the signs of somebody that's scared of somebody. Know what I'm saying? She you know what I mean? Like for real. She came out looking more of the man than Papoose. Papoose came out looking like the female. Remy came out looking like goddamn Jada Pinkett. And Papoose came out looking like Will Smith. Now, do that make my opinion correct? No. I could be wrong with some bitch. She could have been getting her ass towed up. Know what I'm saying? By Papoose and by Easy the blockchain man. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I think she would have shot a nigga for putting his hands on
You know, they was fighting like that, and he was beating on her and stuff. But Ike Turner was the one that always was answering the question. So because Papoose has such a squeaky clean record, and she's never went to the police about it, but you know, it could go two ways. You could take it and say, well, maybe they're just trying to do damage control to save Remy, so Remy don't look like the bad guy, right? Or this could be possibly true. She just wants to leave quietly and go and let them just go their separate ways. That's why the babies and stuff is with him, because you know that's what women ultimately do. They leave. Sometimes they take their babies, sometimes they don't. And they just said that the abuse that they said was that he put hands.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. No, 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 no. Most women, like, every now and then you'll hear a woman leave her baby, but that's not normal. That is not normal. The one thing I don't give a fuck if she's a bad mama, toxic mama, good mama, great mama, mama of the year. Women is not most likely leaving their motherfucking babies. They is not doing it. They look at that shit as like a disgrace, you know, because when a woman leave her children, it's like she's giving up on being a mother. You know what I mean? Like that shit means something. That listen, I don't give a fuck. This woman could be a bad mother, and it's something inside of them that will not allow them, most of them, to leave their children. Because they put it this way, they'll rather be a bad mother, a toxic mother, than to abandon their children. You know what I mean? Even if they don't want to abandon their children because of optics, and even if they really don't want to have the responsibility of having children, because some women don't. Some women they ended up with children because they was having unprotected sex, and some women just happen to have children as a byproduct of a good time with somebody that was only in their life for a season. This happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these women really or they have children young and they never got a chance to enjoy their youth. So you know, part of them is is caught between being a parent and still want to experience life and have fun. So a lot of them don't want to have that responsibility all the time. But even those mothers still, most of them will not give their children up. They'll just, you know, get a break every now and then by, you know, letting their mama keep the kids or the grandma keep the kids or even the baby father keep the kids. And that's all well and cool, man. You know, baby mama, you need a break, man. Hey, look, man, drop them off, man. You know what I mean? If you want to go jump on a dick this weekend, I'd rather you bring me my children rather than dropping them off to your friend's house, your girlfriend's, your grandmama's house, your mama's house, or your sister's house. Yeah, go and jump on some dicks, baby mama. Hey, you had the kids most of the time. You know what I mean? Just bring my babies on over here to me. Yeah, I'll watch them. That's how I am. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Bitch, go do what you gotta do. Shit, I don't go with you no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with that. I'd rather you bring them to me than drop them off somewhere with somebody gonna harm them. You know what I'm saying? But for her to say that, for Remy to leave her child with Papoose, that's looking crazy. Who is Remy's publicist? They sh- they should have told her, Remy, you can't be out. Listen, if Papoose cheated on her, we don't have no proof of that. We got proof of you. You know, Remy and Papoose are still married right now, and she right here fucking on the generic version of Papoose. She right here fucking on the food stamp version of Papoose. That nigga look just like Papoose except the po man version. You know what I'm saying? Easy the blockchain man. Yeah, that's what she fucking on. The help. She fucking on the help. In front of everybody. Everybody. She's making herself look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? She's looking they were the epitome of black love, black excellence, black love, and she destroyed the whole image of it, and she destroyed her image in the process. What she should have did was I'm gonna tell you what she should have did. I should have been a publicist. She should have, if the nigga cheated on her, she should have filed for divorce, and she should have went on her campaign. She should have went on the View. She should have went on Tasha K. She should have went on all these little. She should have went on the Lifetime channel. All of these goddamn, all of these women shows that where women gonna be sympathetic to her situation. And she should have told. She should have said, yeah, I caught the nigga sleeping with the nanny. I caught him in the bed with him. Yeah, it hurt my heart. It broke my heart. I cried in the middle of the rain. This and that. Yeah, all of that. She should have made it sound as bad as it could be. She should have lied and made it sound as bad as she could be. And then she should have gave it a couple months, but she could have been fucking on Easy the Blockchain Man low key, but not let it get out publicly. And then she should have filed for divorce, divorced him, and then went on to start fucking Easy the Blockchain Man. It would have killed Papooses' image, and it would have made her look good. And she should have never left her kid, because when you leave your kid, it looked like you left your kid for some dick. You know, you left you made him look like the victim, and you made it look like you left him and your child for a nigga. That's what it looked like. That's why you being vilified. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, the food stamp version.
all the time. Like I said, Papoose has never shown me to have that type of character or anything like that. And like I said, until there's some like concrete proof, like she go down there, she file some type of report about it. Just I don't know. I don't know what to believe. But what I'm gonna say is that where there's smoke, there's fire. And I'm gonna be watching that fast talking motherfucker. If this shit is true, bro, you better ask what I did.
That's what it was.
The
That
only
what
person that can really clear this up is Remy. And I'm here to tell you, Remy, if you come out and you say something, I 1000% support you. And I ain't finna fucking shame you because domestic violence is nothing to be laughing at all. Moving on.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, T. T say she didn't want their child together as much as Papoose did from the beginning. You're right. I believe that too. I believe that. I believe that. I definitely believe that. Look how Remy's looking right here, y'all. Look how Remy looking at this baby birthday. Look. Look at Papoose. Now look at her. Look. She look like she hate him. She might not want that baby, bro. She might not even want that baby, bro. Damn. Damn. Well, yeah, that's it, y'all. We gonna get on out of here, man. We done went through all the rumors, man. We just gonna lay around for some more tea to pop out, some more details to pop out, man. I appreciate y'all. I hope I got y'all through y'all commute to work this morning. You know what I mean? The early bird gets the worm, man. Please donate to the channel. As y'all can see, your boy been working hard. Boy, your boy been working hard, man. We've been cranking out this content, and I hope y'all appreciate it. Show y'all appreciation by hitting that like button, donate to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was a time where I wasn't cranking this content out to you guys as consistent as it is, and we done changed that, man. So I hope y'all appreciate um me doing a better job of getting you guys the content that y'all want to hear and see. And I appreciate you guys for interacting and supporting. Um, Make sure if you catch this on a replay game to jump in the comment section and put replay game. I enjoy that. Make sure y'all also drop a comment. Let me know what y'all feel is going on here. This thing is really this thing is turning into. That's why I put the Godfather up there and I put Scarface up there. This thing is turning into a mafia war. Like this is going to be a war, y'all. and Nicki Minaj seemed like she all for it. You know what I'm talking about who up, talking about call well. Nicki is on that blow in that bitch, and she ready to send some hits. You know what I'm saying? Kenneth Petty in there pacing around, and he ready to send some hits. I don't know who Remy got on her side. Easy the block captain, the blockchain man. He better have some pool, goddamn it, because it looked like this thing finna get more violent. You know what I'm saying? I get the feeling that D Block's peoples want some heads to roll. These are street people, y'all. Remy Ma and Minaj just happened to rap. These are street people. You know what I'm saying? This thing is definitely finna heat up, y'all. This is finna be something to keep our eyes on, man. And I'm gonna keep you guys posted on this as much as I can. Anytime I get some information, I'm gonna do a video and do some follow up on it. But I just wanted this video to be out here so that everybody could be on the same page, so we'll know exactly kind of like what the rumors is and what's being said and what's being gone. Shout out to Al Prophet, go subscribe to this channel. Shout out to King AK-47. Y'all go subscribe to this channel. Shout out to my girl TN Bowens. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Shout out to Mad Owl 757. Shout out to Eddie Nash. Shout out to well, that's it. I ain't because that's all I'm getting shots out, man. Hey, I mean, I ain't finna go down and get everybody shots out this morning. You know what I mean? Like if you wasn't up this morning or jumped in the chat to let me know that you was rocking with me, I mean, I give y'all shots out later on. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna give everybody no shots out this morning. I'm tired this goddamn morning. Eddie Nash say when Rico start flying, I bet Nikki stop butting them people business for real, for real. Also, I got a feeling, like we don't know if these young men might not they might tell either, nigga. That boy might tell like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He might tell. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? Who hired him and this and that. Somebody already telling y'all. But you know, if they don't got nothing but somebody telling, maybe Remy Ma can throw somebody a bag and somebody can get amnesia. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody get not no longer be here no more. I don't know. But for 2021 to 2024, and they just not putting them in jail, I feel like I smell a rat. I smell Monterey Jack from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. You remember Monterey Jack when he smelled that cheese? That bitch go crazy. Yee 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 yee. I smell Monterey Jack around this motherfucker. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Like, share, comment to this video, man. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Follow me on Instagram, Merita1, Meritaboy with the number 1. Donate to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all guys. Chill.